All right, what's up, Craps fans? This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. All right. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Cancel that. Shit. All right, good. Da, 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 da. Where are we at? All right, that looks okay. All right, let's start this out over here. Oh, lovely. Well, hello, Feisty. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Dr. S says happy Monday. 549, Nina, Colt 45. All right, put my puck away. There we go. All right, so we're going to move that from the 4 to the 9 and make that 40. Dollar vig. There we go. Whoop. Dr. S, happy Monday. 8 square pair. So what do we got? 6 days? 6 days to the cruise?
Which cruise line?
I don't know which cruise line. Probably Royal. Linda would like to know what cruise line are we sailing? Whoa, good. Whoa. Yeah, good one. All right. He says he is looking forward to it. I bet you are. 6 days and counting. 314, Little Joe from Kokomo. Oh, that's right. Okay. I saw that 40 over there. I'm like, oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Royal Caribbean, Star of the Seas. That's their new big one. Yeah. Yeah. Is that out of Canaveral?
I believe so.
6-5, yo, 11, yo. Our old stomping grounds. And stomping it is, yeah. All right. Did you hear there was a big explosion here? When was it, Friday? I'm sure it made the news. It was my head exploding trying to do your strategy. 10, hard 10, down on the end. It's just like boom. Holy craps. That is too damn complicated. Six, 3, 9. That's a point hit, son of a gun. All right, so that's going to be down level 1. All right, back out on the lay 4. Well, I couldn't tell what you were doing. That last one looked like you were now starting at $10. $10 on the DP and $12 each on the 6 and 8. and you're still using the $5,000 bankroll, and you're only looking for a $100 win goal. I mean, no wonder it's such a solid strategy. I mean, we already said that if you, with a significant or a large enough bankroll, that you can overcome a lot of that churn. So, I mean, if you're seriously using that at a $5,000 bankroll, I can't imagine too many people would be 9 again satisfied with a $100 win goal on that one. Anyway, all right, so that was 30. Now I'm going to move it over here to 80. Level 2. And that's going to be a $2 vig. All right, so that's going to come over here for 80 now. And there we go, level 2. Yeah, I've been playing this one when I go to the casinos, and I'm really kind of digging it. I like the cocktails. My wife said, yeah. I've been waiting for the cocktail. I've been playing the community one, which is, the slow one. But you know what's weird about that? I still don't understand that. I don't understand how the community on the 5 and 9, it won't let me do a $4 bet. No matter what, it'll go 3, 6. It's weird denominations. It just, no matter what, it will not let me do a $4 bet on it. Whereas on bubble craps, it doesn't care, no problem. So I don't understand why that interblock craps game will not. Kind of weird. All right, so I'm down 40. Figure out how much I'm up. Hey, Charles, good afternoon. Cocktails. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I've been doing the old-fashioned. Those are some, and where was I? Oh, we were at the Strat, I think, and I did a couple of old-fashions. And then we were at Orleans, what did I say, 415? And they give them to you in these cute little glasses. I mean, not a lot of cocktail, but really good. A nice old, really, nice little bourbon glass. I don't know what kind of glass it is, but obviously they're putting an old-fashioned in it. So it was a smaller pour than what I was getting at Strat. That's where we were, right, Strat?
Which time?
Where I got the other old-fashions?
The Orleans.
No, the Orleans the other night, yeah, but.
Like, yeah, the Strat.
Yeah. Strat, the Strat were bigger pours. All right. 8 square pair. All right. Oh, all we need is the box cars now. Box cars for the tall. See if we can get it. Let's get it. So, yeah, I mean, doing this at the $3, $4, $500 bankroll, yeah, it plays pretty well. Long enough to get a couple of cocktails, and I'm just looking for a $10, 10% win goal. Get my $10, cash out, go walk around. Because normally by my wife, because she's playing the slots, the cocktail servers are much more attentive over there. So if I go visit her for a little bit, I can get a cocktail quicker, then I can go back to the Crapsee. No, I want to see you winning, of course. 617. All right, so I was down 40, now I'm up 10. So that would be $50. All right, so we'll take $50. And we'll come back down on the lay 4, back to level 1. All right, level 1, lay 4. Yeah, so I'm just doing it at 3, 4, 5. Well, on bubble craps, I'm doing it at 3, 4, 5. What I ended up doing on the community one was just 3, 3, 3, 3, 5. Since it wouldn't let me do a 4, I didn't want to go higher. So I was just doing 3, 3, 5. And that worked out. Why do I keep going 40, dumbass? It's 30, shit. There we go. Jeez Louise. I think I know the strategy by now. Anyway. It's fun. Put the fun back in craps for me, which is great. I'm not going to make a lot of money, but I'm not going to lose a lot of money, and I'm going to get a couple of cocktails out of it. Like, what more can you ask for? 8, 5, 3, 8. All right, just going to move that 30 over the 8, pay my $1 big. There we go. Rock and roll, rock and roll. And we got a 5-2. We're all through. All right, so that's going to be 25 bucks. And we're going to go back on the lay 4. 30 bucks. Yeah, Strat was cool. Got the, signed up for the players cards, and that included a complimentary trip up to the observation deck, and we were there with our friend from Seattle. And then I played through 25 points, doing the 3, 4, 5 on the bubble craps, and I got to spin the wheel, and I ended up with a pass for 2 up to the observation deck. So anyway, 3 of us went up there. It was nice. I had a nice evening. It was a nice long day. Acey-deucey, 3 craps. Went down to the Arts District. We parked at the Strat, and then took the free loop bus down to the Arts District, walked around down there, did a little Fremont Street walk through, and then back to Strat. All right, still looking for a point. What is the point? Hey, Tito, aloha. 426, 2x4 lumber number. All right, so then we'll move that lay 4 to the 6, pay our dollar big. And there we go. Yeah, still didn't make it over to the Cal, didn't make it over to Main Street Station, didn't make it over to a lot of places. We didn't go down to Silverton when she was here for a whole week. It's just amazing how much stuff you can pack into a week and still not do so much, which was kind of cool. Went to the Speakeasy at the Mob Museum. That was fun. Nice time there. Went to Golden Tiki for the first time. That place, it was clean. It was friendly. There was no smoke.
Dusty.
It was dusty, my wife said. But the drinks were not very potent, and they were very expensive. So it was like, I don't know. I guess we're just cheap when it comes to drinks, but so it was very expensive. So I think that's a one and done for us. At least we did it. But we had a lot of firsts while she was here, which was cool. 6-5, yo, 11, yo. Went over to Gold Coast to watch one of our neighbors do karaoke. She wasn't bad. Sat in the Red Zone bar. I guess they have a weekly competition thing going on over there. They called it a rock and roll, but people were singing non-rock and roll songs, so I'm not sure where the rock and roll comes into it. But Friday nights at the Gold Coast. Way past my bedtime. 6, gosh darn it. All right, that's a point hit. Back to level 2. $30 lay 4. Need some of them come out 7s. Hey, there's Nick. Good afternoon. Nick S. in the house. 538. 538. All right, 8 is the point. Now we're going to have a $60. $2 big. $60 8, level 2. $2 big. There we go. Rock and roll. All right, where'd my other die go? There it is. All right, we are rolling. 4, 3, 7 out. All right, so what did I get for that? I was up 4, so that was $46. Yeah, we'll just call it 50. Maybe because of the VIG. All right, so there's 50 there. All right, back to level 1. $30 lay 4. And there we go. $314. Knocked myself right off of that one, didn't I? All right, so that's going to be a level 2 right away. That's going to be $100 on the lay 4. All righty. And that's going to be a $2 VIG. And Nick says, I thought you were going to do, yeah. I made a joke about my head exploding when I was trying to, it's not stable enough yet. To me, to my thinking, it's not stable enough yet. He's going through all these iterations, gyrations, trying to improve it, and it's changing a lot. So I think I'll let it evolve and settle out, and then I'll give it a try. It's honestly, for me, it's hard to follow it's not that difficult. I mean, it's a fairly simple strategy. It's, up 3 on a loss, down 2 on a win. Up 3 on a loss, down 2 on a win. Basically, his stutter step laddering. And it's just doing two independent bets. Don't pass and the 6 and 8. But it gets big numbers quickly, and it was just more than I could handle, honestly. So not his fault at all. 100% me. All right, there's $50. Back to level 1, lay 4. And I've been playing this in the casinos now, and I'm kind of digging on it. Just got to figure out the right bankroll size. All right, $30, lay 4. Here we go. Do when you are drinking, it makes more sense that way. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. It's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Cocktail. Making even more sense now. Cocktail. Hey, where'd all my money go? 325, fever. All right, so we're on the 5. We're going to move that over, make that 40. And that'll be $1 VIG. Two craps, aces in both places. Yeah, I went to the Bellagio to see the conservatory set up for Christmas. Quite beautiful, as you would expect. $325, son of a gun, keep hitting the point today. All right, that's $40 down, level 2 coming up again. 8, 5, 3, 8. All right, so that's going to be a $60 8. $2 vig. Back in the rack. Oop. Nine, 5, 4, 9. Nina, Colt 45, center field 9. Dr. S, have you tried that one you are playing and just lay 60 on each number? No, because I don't have that much money. What's the advantage of that? Oh, you were talking, well, yeah, so you're right. Just 60, 60, 60, it works out. I agree 100% that it's a nice round number that works on all three of them. Hard 10. And I did try it at the higher level, but it's more risk than 30, 40, 50. The problem is with at least the 40, really it should be 39 or 45 to make it correct. Or not correct, because it's still correct, but so that it pays even. $314, Little Joe. Yeah, today I'm just hitting the damn point. You don't see it that often. It's not that common to get those back-to-back hits. Establish a point and then hit the point before a 7. $516, 60 from Dixie. All right, need a 3, 11, and a 12 for the bonus. 3, 11, and 12. All right, coming up on the quarter hour. Risk it for the biscuit, yeah. It's called gambling. $6-1, we're all done. All right, so that's another $50. Down on level 2, back to level 1. Dollar vig, lay 4. Yeah, using the 345 on the bubble craps with $100 in. Like I said, plays pretty well. Looking for 10%. Still haven't figured out what my loss limit should be on that, but. Six, 2, 8, easy 8. All right, we're going to move that 30 down to the 8, pay our vig. Okie dokie. Two craps, aces in both places. Yeah, we were going to go up to the second story at the D, but their escalator was broken. What a surprise. It's only a one-way escalator up, but it's easy off of Fremont Street. All right. Charles, can you please throw another PSO and put me the rest of the way out of my money. Oh, Charles, what?
Double
No.
up.
Linda says double up. Nice. 10, hard 10. Down on the end. Kitty paws. Oh, we're at the half an hour, quarter hour mark. Sorry, let's see where the leaderboard is. We know where Charles is, unfortunately. Mad Dog, holy craps. 4,800 bucks. Seth, good afternoon, 1,400 bucks. Nick's at 1,400 bucks. Blue Jay Way Kevin, doing better today. 1,100 bucks. Paradise has got a $77. Dr. S has got $10. Irish 78, good afternoon, minus 280. Carlo Castillo, minus 460. Buster 13 came and went, minus 4,100. Charles, oh, minus 4,300. Hoku, that's a wipeout, brother. Sorry about that. Tito Hawaii came and went, minus 5K as well. All right, and Kanak Attack, welcome, aloha. Just starting out. Here we go. Kanalea K. All right. Let's roll them bones. That's a 437. Winner, winner, winner. All right, that was level 1, so that's $25. Thank you. All right, I'm halfway to my win goal, 100 bucks. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Another 100, 10% of my 2 grand. I got 2 grand in my tray, even though I got 5 grand up there, but 2 grand in my tray. 10%, 10%. That's all I'm looking for. That's good money, good money. All right, see you, Charles. Sorry, better luck tomorrow. My host says I need to drag the sessions out longer. Hey, there's Connolly, okay. Yep, aloha, brother. All right. Yeah, and that's the thing with the 3, 4, 5, the sessions. I mean, I can sit there for an hour, and I seem to get faster emails from the different casinos, so I think they are recognizing the duration, even though I'm playing for peanuts. I don't know. That's anecdotal for now, but it does seem like the longer you sit, even if you're not playing at a higher level, because you're exposing yourself to shop edge, to house edge. You know, I guess they recognize that, or their algorithm recognizes it or something. I don't know. Or it could just be coincidental. I mean, I like to hit and run, but generally hit and runs are riskier in my experience. Great when they work, not so great when they don't. 314, knock my damn self off again. Shit. All right, level 2 on the lay 4. It's going to be $100. Another $2 vig. I'm running out of my vigorish over here. All right, $100 lay 4. See if we can get it. Let's get it. All right, Nick S. says, odds are useful with it. Okay, I gotta read up one more. So when you lay the point, I've been adding a come bet after that. Gives more chances to make money before you get picked off. Odds are useful with it. Okay, it's because you are paying them a commission. That's why my vigorish is low. Yeah, that's true. But I was up 100 bucks. I was 516. So plus 100, still plus 100. Now it's plus 70, but I got 100 in action out there. So let's see what happens. See what happens. Level 2, lay 4. 6, 4, 10 down on the other end. Easy 10. 10 came easy. Got all our permanence lights up today. That was fun. I still got to do the ones on the eave. They're up temporarily with duct tape. But we put them all up the other day, checked them out. We liked the way they look. We made a couple of minor adjustments. So today I put up the ones on the sides with the permanent tape. And then one day this week, maybe next week, because it's supposed to be cold the rest of the week. So we'll see whether it happens this week or not. But they are up and they look nice. Had some hoodlums in here the other night. They hung out for quite a while. They were rifling through people's cars, taking anything of value they could find. I caught him on my camera coming across from the neighbor's yard. As soon as my spotlights came on, he hijacked it out of our driveway towards the other direction. So the lights worked as expected. 6-1, we're all done. All right, so that paid off. Another 50 bucks. Look, I'm up 118 bucks. But I am going to have to buy some more Vigorish, it looks like. All right, so let's go. What do I need for nickels? Give me, what do I need? I'm going to go 50 bucks in nickels. And then I'll go another, I don't know, $15 in dollars. Hey, look at that, right on. All right. And back on the lay 4, not for 500, Scott. Let's put that big denomination away. And go back to our $5 denom, $30 lay 4. There we go. Dollar Vig. Got to pay that Vigorish. You want to play with the house. All right. It just takes a dark side play and twists it back to the light side. Oh, but with the come bet? The only thing I don't like about come bets is you got no control over what point you're going to move to. And you can always say no action, but I don't know. It just seems like if you want something, just put it on there direct. All right, 2, 3, 5, that is the point. And then we're going to move that 30 over to the 5 and make it 40. It's going to be a dollar vig. All right. 40. Undo. Ready. Ready, Freddy. I think I paid my vig, didn't I? I believe I did. All right. Not like you are moving the lay bet after you make it. I'm not moving it after. Well, I'm starting with the lay 4, which is just a hedge to come out 7s. 6, odd 6. And then I'm not moving it. That's correct. It is a sitting target. Odd 6. And I like the 6 and 8. I like playing the 6 and 8. I mean, there's 10 ways combined to hit either the 6 or the 8 versus the 6 ways to lose with the 7. But you got 2 bets out there, so when the 7 comes, it's going to take them both. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. Easy 10. So you just got to ladder them. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Or stutter step like Dr. S does. Up 3, down 2, up 3, down 2, up 3, down 2. But I can tell you, after being up and down the ladder over the last couple of days, it's tiring. The wife's laughing. Funny stuff. Hey, IPTV, what's going on? Not to hedge to come out 7, but to actually win the come out. Yeah, true. Yeah, to get some come out wins. Yeah, you're not really hedging anything because you don't have another bet out there. That's true. That is factual. Factual. Dr. S, just like Tony Little. You can do it, Tony Little. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, these are the permanent lights, though. We got the Govee permanent lights. So I'm hoping I'm one and done with these. I got to figure out how to do the chasing lights, so I want to see the chasing lights going all the way around. I did I think it's called Gift, and so it's like on and off, intermittent with the Christmas colors. It's very pretty. 549. But they got the main holiday stuff. I got to get a Buccaneers one. Would it be like pewter and red or something, and get that to spin around on Saturday night before a Sunday game? Because all the games out here are early, so no reason to turn the lights on for that. All right, where are we at? We're on the 5 for 40. We're rolling. All right. $639, Nina from Argentina. Oh, with the Orleans, the cocktail servers have their little Christmas costumes now. Looks very festive. Like little Santa's elves running around, bringing joy to people one tray at a time. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Hey, Clint, Crapsee. Clint, what's going on? The Justice Jan, happy December. Oh my goodness, December. Wow. This year is just flying by. Flying by. Oh, you're blowing up your inflatables. Stranger danger, stranger danger. 5-2, we're all through. All right, that was 40, gonna pay me 25. Back down to my lay 4 to collect on those come out 7s. Where am I at? 143. I'm up 143 even after paying all that nasty old VIG. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, it was funny. So our friend, again, who was visiting from Seattle, she wanted to try some roulette. So I set up the roulette table here, and we were going through it, and I was explaining the double streets and the dozens and the rows, and she was getting it. And then we were over at the Orleans, and she was playing her son's numbers, and she was at the table a long time. I'm like, man, look at her go. She's just like, I see her over there. She's like moving around, moving the chips around. It's like, because it's the community bubble craps where they have the bubble craps, the big 6, and the roulette are all right next to the table games. Anyway, she was moving the money around. I'm like, damn, you go.
She hit on my number twice, just saying.
You hit on your what, lucky 13?
Yeah.
All right. She lost all her money that she brought to gamble with, but it looked like she was having a hell of a good time, though. All right, so that was a come out 7, so that's going to pay me 15 for 1. I will take that with gratitude. All right. And we're going to repeat that bet. And it's not going to let me repeat. There we go. Thank you. All right. Going to the cage. All right. Have a good evening, Nick. You're welcome. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. Easy 10. All right. So that is going to be $50. And that's a $1 VIG. 50 on the $10 VIG. Back in my rack on that one. All right. And there we go. Wayland, Way, Craps, and Alicia. What's going on, brother? Happy December. December 1st. Crazy. Crazy, man. Where'd this year go? 5-2. Look at that. We're all through. Another 25 bucks. Look at that. 181 bucks. I'm almost at my win goal. Wayland's Way, Craps with Alicia. $1 million strategy. Go get some. Well, with a little twist, but basically Wayland's Way, Craps with Alicia. $1 million strategy. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Put a bow on it. Put it under my tree. All right, here we go. How about a couple more sevens? That'd be nice. 3 craps, AC doocy. Did you mention my name again, Waylon, when you were playing in one of your sessions? Because my freaking subscriber count popped up again by 3 or 4 people.
You just say thank you.
Sorry, my wife said just say thank you. Thank you, Waylon. I don't know if you did or not, but
You get credit for it.
yeah, you deserve the credit for it. Not that I keep track of it anyway, but I'm like, Waylon must have said my name or something, because I don't usually, I'm really stable at like that 825, 824. All of a sudden it popped up to 830 something. Like, what the heck? That's got Waylon's fingerprint all over it. 3 craps, AC doocy. Dr. S. All right, heading to Toledo. There you go. Cocktails. Good job, Dr. S. Oh, yes, sir. I knew you. I mentioned you and told people to subscribe. Oh, wow. Thank you. I figured it was you, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. 6-5, yo, 11, yo. They won't hang around, but get a little bump. A Wayland bump. Thank you.
Come on, let's push to 1,000.
Push to 1,000. What's a 1,000 do? Doesn't do anything for us. I'm just rolling out Wayland stuff and saying how great it is. But I am having fun with this $1 million one, I'll tell you that. It's put the fun back in craps for me. $100 on the bubble craps. 3, 4, 5. If I can do a 3, 4, 5, I've been having trouble with the community one not letting me do 4. But if, otherwise, it's 3, 3, 5, and works great. Sit there, get a cocktail or two, make my $10, 10% on my $100. I'm happy. Happy as a jaybird. 415. I am satisfied. All right. Oh, I missed the half hour mark. I apologize. All right, so that's going to move the 5, and I'm going to go from 30 to 40. Dollar big. All right, that's that. And let's check the old leaderboard. Undo leaderboard. 5 minutes late. I'm slacking. Mad Dog, still top dog, 4,900. Seth, 2,736. Nick left at 1,800 up. Blue Jay Way Kevin, 1,400. Dr. S, 960. Wow. Hit a home run today before heading to the Lido deck. Paradise has got 181. IPTV's got 66 bucks. The Justice Gens at break even. Irish 78 down a grand. Carlo Castillo down 1,100. Kanak Attack down 1,600. And then we lost Buster, Oliver Close Off, Hoku, 49, Crapshoot Clint, and Charles and Tito. Wow, man, not a good day for a lot of folks today. That's too bad. Not a good way to start the week. All right, so we're on level 1, $40, lay 5. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. All right, what did Waylon say? I'm always trying to help my brothers. I appreciate it, Waylon. Thank you. Like I said, I don't usually keep track of that stuff too much, but when it goes up by 2 or 3 or 4 people, I'm like, that looks like Waylon's fingerprints on that one. I like the $1 million strategy because the odds are always in your favor, even when they come out. Yeah, no, I like it. I like the $1 million. I have gotten busted on it, playing it on win craps, but in general, it works really well. All right, getting extra practice for next week. There you go, trying to keep your host happy. Well, yeah, but you got to keep yourself happy first. The Justice Gen. Uh-oh, Crapsee's got a dumb glitch that doesn't pay the don't pass on the 7 out. If you don't hit the ready button. What? That does sound like stupid. I had a don't pass on the PSO 10. Son of a gun. Just because you didn't hit the ready button? That doesn't make any sense. Like he said, it's a glitch. That sucks. All right, 628. Easy 8. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it, playing it in the casino at the $100 345. It is a fun strategy. You can play it for quite a while. Sit there and people watch, shoot the shit, watch a sports event on the bar. Low stress. Somebody said that, Dr. S. Well, I think you said it actually, Waylon. Yeah, low stress. Low stress craps. Couldn't even imagine such a thing. But it is. That's a good way to describe it. Low stress craps. So Dr. S, so are you playing it at the $10 don't pass, $12 6 and 8? Is that where you're currently at? 8 square pair, hard 8. And are you still doing that with a $5,000 bankroll? Or did you go back to the higher level again? $60. 516, 60 from Dixie. Cool. Oh, you gave up on that one? Playing a different one today? Wait a sec. All right, I'm not going to go there. Chasing that holy grail. 5-2, we're all through. All right, that's another 25 bucks. I got my $200. I got my 10% on my 2 grand. I am very satisfied with that. Very satisfied. Thank you, Waylon and Alicia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I know I got 200 because that's what Crapsee's telling me I got 200. $206. Just enough for a couple of cocktails. Yo, server. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's extra there. Never even touched my hundreds. Yeah, I didn't see how much I took out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 206 bucks. 206.82. Nice. All right, let's roll them. Five, 1, 6, 60 from Dixie. Wow, no boxcars today. Otherwise, the distribution looks pretty good. Crazy. 639, Nina. Yeah, there was a woman, where were we? I think it was at, might have been Orleans. Might have been the Strat. I don't know. Anyway, but she had an Alabama sweatshirt on. She was like a grandma. So roll tide. I'm like, I was going to say, hey, do you play crap? I was sitting over in the slot area there. Do you play crap? Do you know Waylon? All right. That's what I was thinking when I saw her. Hey, old fart Ron, what's going up? What's going up? Or what's going on? On, up, down, whatever. If laying a 30, 40, 50 on $1 million, what bankroll is recommended? I'm doing it at 2,000. I'm thinking 2,000 is good. I think Waylon used 2,500 the other day. I was watching him, but I think 2,000 is enough to do the 30, 40, 50. If you're looking for that 10% win goal. Like I said, and the thing I like about it is you can just scale it up and down, right? So if you want to go $1,000, you just go for $100, you know. And if you drop a zero, then just drop a zero, you know. So that's why I'm doing $100, 3, 4, 5. You can do $1,000, 30, 40, 50. You can do $10,000, 300, 400, 500, right? I mean, it's 100% scalable. Just go for that 10%. That's the key. And you'll be just fine. 5-2, we're all through. Waylon might have a different thought on that, but I think 2,000 is enough. And that's not bad. 2,000, risk 2,000. Well, you're not risking all of it because you're going to have a stop loss in there somewhere. But 2,000 to make 200. Or 3,000 to make 300, or 1,000 to make 100. You know, it seems to scale pretty well, pretty linear. Boxcars, midnight. Hey, there's our midnight. Double on the bubble. First one. Is he? It's all about your win-loss ratio. Yeah, you definitely win a lot this way. I think it's better than the baccarat from a win-loss perspective. Again, if you're looking for that 10%, obviously the longer you play, the longer you're exposing yourself. But it's pretty solid. Like I said, I'm impressed with how infrequently the points get hit, because I would have sworn it was more frequent than what I see in reality. 6, hard 6. Of course, that assumes that I'm in a reality state. I may not be. I may be in an alternate state, alternate universe. Yeah, but no, this the $1 million one, that's a pretty good one. Did the Eufy go off, honey?
Huh?
Somebody's just honking their horn out front. I don't think our lights are on. 437 out. Oh, did I miss a? I did. Shit. All right, let's do one more roll. I didn't hear you say that till after I opened the door. 6, 4, 10 down on the end. Easy 10. All right. Oh, old fart Ron. All right, let's check the leaderboard here. And we got Top Dog, Mad Dog, 5,100. Nick, 1835. Blue Jay Wade Kevin, 1650. Kanak Attack, 1305. Nice job. Dr. S, 605. Wait a second. He had 900 and something last time we spoke. He's trying to get them comp value, getting that comp, and he just gave up more than 300 bucks. IPTV, 338. Carlos Castillo, plus 328. Paradise, 206. The Justice Gen, 200 bucks. Old Fart Ron, down 117. Irish 78, down 814. Okay, and everybody else is gone, so we won't belabor that again. Here we go. We're rolling. All right, what did Ron say? I've been testing it, and a hot shooter that hits 3 or 4 points really kills. Yeah, but I've gotten to level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it recovers. So just stick with it. Just stick with it, yeah. I think I put in a stop loss if our shooter hits 2 points. Yeah, I don't know. I think a monetary stop loss would be better than that, but I'm not one to talk on stop losses because I'm not very good with those, but I think you just got to ride it out. You just got to have the bankroll to ride it out. Stick with it. And like I said, I've been upside down level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it comes back. It really does. The laddering on it works really well. So keep testing it, of course. 325. But I think you'll find that it does pretty good. And like Dr. S said, it's all about the win-loss ratio. So if your win goal is 10%, how much are you willing to lose in any particular session? You know, with a big bank, with my $100 bankroll, I'm willing to give up $100, but because I think it's the win is better than 10 to 1. You know, but if you're talking about 2,000 or more, that's a lot of money. So, you know, you got to figure out what your risk tolerance is. I mean, you're playing with $2,000. you're sizing your bankroll to be able to withstand the drawdown, right? That's the bottom line. And so if you're playing with that bankroll, you kind of got to put that bankroll up, right? Otherwise, you're not really playing with that bankroll. So that's where the stop loss, that's where I kind of have an issue with stop losses, is, you size your bankroll to be able to withstand a larger number of variant rolls or sessions, right? Obviously, you hope to go nothing but up, and although that happens a lot with the 325, with the $1 million strategy, it also goes down often. So you got to have that bankroll. And if you're not playing with that bankroll, you're playing with a short bankroll, you're not going to be able to withstand as many, peaks and valleys. Peaks don't matter, but valleys, in it. So you got to consider that as well. All right, looks like we got about 9 minutes. My stop loss is my buy-in. Yeah, and I think, if you're going to size your bankroll, then that kind of needs to be that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, level 10, even higher than level 10. I've gone to level 11. But that pretty much wipes out your bankroll. It pretty much is that. I don't remember where it was. Obviously I had some wins before. I don't think you can go to level 10 with just a basic bankroll. But I have been there. And it's come back from there. And I've been there and it hasn't come back from there. But 4, 5, 6, a lot of times. That's fairly common. It's not fun, but it's more common than it's not as common as the shallower one, and then it starts going up. And it's just kind of like baccarat. Once it starts going up and you get some traction and you get 2 or 3 or 4 wins, you can get to your win goal without too much stress. But I like your idea of 2 points and then sit them out. You don't need to sit there and take a beating from a hot shooter. 6-5, yo 11. I think that's totally appropriate. All right, got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Four, 2, 6, 2x4 lumber number. Well, I hope you're getting more than $300 worth of comp value there, Dr. S. Going to get a free cruise on the Star of the Seas. Four, 2, 6, 2x4 lumber number. Hey, feisty. No? Midnight?
You don't even know your children?
I don't know my children, obviously. Hey, Midnight. Because I see the light behind his eyes. Look like feisty. Sure it's not feisty? Those eyes look pretty yellow. It is feisty, yeah, I was going to say.
But surprisingly, he's not going to jump on the table.
Well, of course not, because you're sitting there petting him. Oh, shit. Now you're dumping him on the table. All right. Mommy just giving you a ride? Mama giving you a ride?
Well, the other 2 are cuddled up together.
You know, knock the stick over? I'm drinking over $300 worth of booze. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. We got our own circus cat. 6-1, we're all done.
He's not getting none of that.
He's like, Mom abandoned me right here on this table. Do not touch the dice. Five, 2, come out winner. Probably going to be the last shooter. Last shooter. Whoa. Six, odd 6. Whoa. All right, last shooter. No, I'm not. I'm done. I got my profit, so I'm not playing anymore. Yes, laying the come out. But I do it different than Waylon, and that's the only place we differ, I believe, is I'm doing a 30 on the 4 or a 3 on the 4, and that's my constant. It's not a hedge, as IPTV pointed out, but that's my come out winner, right? So on the 7, so that's where I'm collecting there. So I'm always doing 30 on the 4, and then wherever the point is, I'll move it. So it'll go to 4, or stay at 30 for the 6 and 8, or go to 5. And if I knock myself off the 4, then I automatically go to level 2. So I got $30 on there. If the point is 4 and I knock myself off, then I will go to level 2 immediately. All right. We already got a come out. What the hell is the point? And they're jabbering away. All right, here we go. 6. Oh, 6 was the point. All right, here we go. And we got an 8. 5, 3, 8. So if I had a 30 on the 4, I would have moved it to the 6, 30, and just paid the VIG. If the point was 5, I would have bumped it to 40. And if the point was 10, I would have bumped it to 50. But again, since I'm not hedging, but since I'm playing the lay 4 to collect those come out 7 winners, if I get knocked off, I just go to level 2 immediately, or level whatever. If I was on here for 30 and the next time it would have been level 4, let's say, I would immediately go to level 5. So I add a level if I knock myself off, and 4 ends up being the point. All right, last shooter. So that's the only thing different. So Waylon just leaves the money out at whatever level he is on the point when he gets a 7. That's more risk than I'm comfortable with. So I prefer just to keep it at the minimum on the 4, since I like those 4s anyway, the 2-to-1 odds. 5-2, we're all through, and that is it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for stopping by today. I got to go outside and watch my lights come on. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Let's do one last check of the old leaderboard. December 1st, crazy. Mad Dog, top dog, 4,900. Blue Jay Way Kevin, number 2 spot, 1,900. Nick was at number 3 at 1,835. Connect Attack, number 4 at 1,030. Dr. S made a little bit of progress there. 665. IPTV 488. Marty, David Brock plus 462. Carlo Castillo plus 300. Nice recovery. Justice Jan 266. Nice day today. Paradise 206. Irish minus 207. Not a bad day. You can come back from that. Old Fart Ron minus 462. And then we had the rest of the folks bust out. Hoku still showing being here, and Crapsee Clint. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully you had some fun. Some of you, most of you, all of you, whatever. All right. Hope to see some of you. See you back. Hope to see some of you back here tomorrow. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Later, Gators. The Justice Jan. Yeah, there we go. It was a good chat. Yep. Kanalea K. Kanak Attack. Much mahalo. Absolutely. You're welcome. Happy holidays. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Dr. S, thank you. Blue Jay Away Kevin, you're welcome. Yes, sir. Ron, you betcha. All right. Later, peeps. And thanks again, Waylon. You're the tops, brother. Out.